So my name is Anamitra. Okay, my name is Anamitra Srivastava. I'm an online entrepreneur. Basically, I'm a Facebook and sales funnel expert. I have trained more than 5,000 people. Okay, and okay, I run a digital marketing agency also, in which I help lots of entrepreneurs and small business owners like you to grow your and help them to grow their business and all. Okay, I am famous as a growth hacker also. Why? Because I got this award from Upgrade, and I also got top 300 startup award from Revolution India also. Okay, so just want to show some credibility so that you know that you are in safe hand, right? Okay, and this is where if someone is asking for profitable audiences, how to set the audiences, here we are going to discuss about that. But before setting the audiences, I will quickly talk about buyer persona. Okay, okay, so let's come into the profitable audiences. Okay, now before thinking about targeting audiences into Facebook ad, you need to yes, I'm gonna saying a story. Okay, this is not a straightforward story. This Yes, Shankar. Okay, so now here, what is a buyer persona? Buyer persona is very simple thing. It's just a fictional character or representation of your ideal prospect. Okay, so you can say, you cannot say that I have a whole India is my customer. Okay, or all over world, all the web developer is my audiences, right? You have to think very carefully that who are my audiences, and that you can do with the help of buyer persona template, which I'm going to explain here. Okay, don't be scary. It's very simple. The screen is bit. I can improve this screen because so many text, but uh, bear with us. This is very perfectly Praveen has said. If everyone is customer, then no one is your customer. This is a perfect statement. Okay, thanks for putting it out, Praveen. Okay, so now first, whenever you're thinking about your audience, first things come into the picture about the demographic. Okay, so demographic, let's create a fictional character. Maybe if this is a web development agency owner or whatever. Okay, think about, give some fictional name. Think about, you are mostly going to target female or male. What should be the age range? If you're saying Facebook give you the option from, you can target to start from 88 to 55 or 65 plus, but think about what is the correct audience age, or the range of the age. Is it 35 to 45 or whatever? Think about the marital status, how many children, location means, is your target audience stay in two tier cities, metro cities, or at what location in India or abroad, international? If you can think about the job title or annual income. With the basis of annual income, you cannot target in India, but in some US and some other location you can. Level of education and all these things, right? So this is the simplest thing which you have to first note it down. And don't worry, I will give this template, okay, on day 3. Okay, so now think about, now we'll go from this side, okay, right to left. So first thing is the my goal. Okay, if I'm talking about the my goal, it's the person who have put you here in your buyer persona, it's his goal, right? So my goal is your persona's goal. So what is my goal? So you have to fill the template in the same way, and this is going to help you not only identifying the correct audience, but it is also going to help you to write a perfect ad copy, Facebook ad copy, as well as your sales page, landing page, or lead magnet also. So this exercise is not only for the Facebook ad, this is for your whole your business, and this is one of the very important exercise. and generally people avoid this because it requires use of a lot of your brain. Okay, so my goal, what is your prospect goal? I ultimately want to insert your main goal because it will allow me to this. So for example, I want to target a corporate employee and I want to teach them that how can they earn money as a consultant or coach. So what I can feel that I ultimately want to, my prospect want to, okay, leave my 9 to 5 job, okay, or leave 9 to 5 work or daily or hectic job, because if I leave this, it will allow me to spend one major benefit, more time with my family members. Okay, basically it employees jobs are very hectic. Okay, so this might be one kind of statement. There will be multiple. Okay, there can be multiple. Now, let's come to the struggle part. So then you have to think about what could be his struggle. Okay. So my struggle, that is your pain point. However, I'm currently, okay, pain point, doing a 9 to 5 job or whatever, it's keeping me from being able to earn extra income, right? I want to have a multiple source of income because of this pandemic and all these things. No job is secure. So I want to have some extra income also. So simple. My obstacle to reach my goal, maybe I have tried to enroll some online courses or particular Facebook ad courses or freelance courses or coach and development training courses. And I got a very little success. And this has resulted no growth, no sales, no lead, whatever you can put into that. And failed solution also, I have tried so many other things. I have attended the webinar, attended the workshop, I was a YouTube video, but I was not able to get the perfect thing which can help me to achieve my goal. Now this is the last section. This is your product analysis, or it's about your product. How this product means your product, right? Product helped me. So think about thinking with respect to that prospect. Since I found, okay, this product, okay, I'm not able to okay, able to launch my freelance business. Since I found this person uh, uh, coaching solution or training, I'm able to launch my freelance business or whatever the product you have. Okay, you think about in that manner. So now, so now after doing thing, you have to also think about who are your authority figures. This exercise we have already covered in your previous session, but again you think about what are the authority figures your or brand these people are following. These people means your prospect. Maybe if they want to learn SEO, they might be following Neil Patel. So can you target the Neil Patel's followers or people who have liked the Neil Patel and all these things? Okay. Okay. Now, what book, magazine, newspaper does your ideal customer read? If I'm targeting entrepreneurs and if they are reading the Forbes magazine, okay, then I can target those people on the basis of that magazine name. Okay, what website they frequently visit, you can say that where do live, Mumbai, Hyderabad, India, whatever, what tools they use. For example, I'm a digital marketer, I use a lot of autoresponders tool. I use lot of, if you're a business owner, you may use some CRMs tool, HubSpot and all these things. Can I take that name of that tool and target the followers of those tools? So those will be my those are going to be by more effective targeting, right? Okay, now let's talk about the audience type. So there are basically there are three kind of, basically there are four kind of audience. That fourth one I will tell you in very brief. But basically there are three types of audience. Okay, and this is very important, you need to understand it very well. Okay. Okay, Jitendra is saying, can this be explained and convert as? Jiten, I will answer your question later. Okay, let me finish this. Okay, so what the core audience is simply you are targeting based on your age, gender, interest, behavior, geography, or they are following that particular brand, right? They are so interest, demography, behavior. I will show you after this slide from where you can select that. Okay, this is very important. Okay, so have a great focus on that. Okay, now, so this is the core audience, or you can save also this audience, so you can say saved audiences when you go inside the audience tool. Now next is your custom audience. So custom audience is one of the very important type of audience. So for example you want set of those people, okay, who has already purchased with you at some point of time. For example, you have already email list. Okay. So what you can do, you can grab that email list, you can upload into the Facebook. Okay. And you can ask that Facebook create a custom audience for it. So for example, if you have 1000 people email list, you upload it, okay, in the CSV format, and ask that boss Facebook create the custom audience of this. Facebook will match, okay, these kind of people are there on the Facebook and all these things. You can put their email ID, mobile number, name, and whatever the matrices you have. Okay, and then Facebook will match it, and then Facebook will create, okay, this is your list of the audience. Now what you are going to do, these people are already your buyers, right? Once time they have purchased. Okay, now tell me, what kind of audience they are? They are cold, warm, or hot? Cold, warm, or hot? Okay, this custom audience which you are preparing here. Okay, those are cold, warm, or hot. Okay. They have already bought from you, right? They have already bought from you. Okay, they have already bought from you. Okay. Okay, okay, right. Boiling. Manoj is saying boiling. Great. Okay, so those are your hot audience, right? So think about that. If you're showing your ad to those kind of people, so what you're doing basically, you have their email ID. So you are also sending them email. It depends on that how many people are opening your email, maybe 20% or 30% open rate. And again, you are also targeting via Facebook ad. What you are saying, Facebook, okay, Facebook, this is my custom audience. I want to show my ads to only these people, these custom audiences, which are my hot audience. So Facebook already prepared your custom audience and show their ad. So now what is going to happen? Your interaction is going to increase, right? And Jaishankar is saying yes, retargeting ads also, right? So how can you do for the retargeting ads? People who has visited on your sales page but did not buy from you. So what you are going to do? You will make a custom audience. I will show you. I will discuss this you in tomorrow's session where I will talk in very much detail about the pixels. Okay, Facebook pixel. So there I will talk about it. But here you try to understand on the conceptual level. Okay, so what you can do, you can create a custom audiences, the people who have visited your landing page but did not purchase from you, right? So you can retarget that. Okay, now the most important concept, and that is your look-alike audience. And as per my experiences, this look-alike audience is the most profitable set of your audiences. Okay, so from day one you should start, creating your like audience. Okay, now let me explain what is lookalike audiences. Okay. So custom audiences you have created, you got 1000 buyers, okay, email ID, or you got people who visited your thank you page also, right? It means they are buyer. So you tell Facebook, okay, I have this set of buyers, okay, so you have already a custom audience, right? Now you will say Facebook that Facebook, these are my core buyers. Now I want in whole India population, can you give me audience list or size of audience who have same behavior, attitude, personality, okay, like my this 1000 buyers? Can you give me that? Okay, because those kind of people are more liable to purchase my product. Okay, so from the set of the custom audiences, okay, I'm telling Facebook to create a lookalike audiences. And trust me, Facebook algorithms are the best. They're sophisticated. They exactly know when, what you are clicking on your ad, when you are opening your Facebook, what kind of ad you are, you are clicking, what is your age, gender, family, all these things. So they start, their algorithm start running. So then what is going to happen? The whole, for example, for whole India you have selected, the reason you have selected India, so top 1%, give me the a top 1% match, perfect match with my this kind of custom audience behavior. So Facebook will create you and give you those kind of audience, and then you will run your ad on the look-alike audiences, and which is going to be more convertible. Okay, so okay, okay, so audience is under ad set, right? This is perfectly clear. Okay, now this is the implementation time. I will quickly show you the audiences inside Facebook ad manager, so that how many people want to see this? How many? So okay, okay, a lot of people are excited to see this, to create it. So for you guys, which audience you like most? Your normal core audience, custom audience, or lookalike audience? From day one, you should start, you should start focusing on your custom audiences so that you can create your lookalike audiences. If you have already a list of buyers email, okay, then you can, from day one, you can start, creating your lookalike. Acha, here I just want to tell you something. And this is, in the market, you will get people are buying the email IDs, right? ये ले लो 1 लाख ईमेल ले लो 100 रुपए में, right? 2 लाख email ले लो 50 रुपए में. Okay, people are buying this. Okay, okay, so don't never ever purchase that, and with that you create your lookalike audience. Never, never ever, if they are not your buyer. Okay, don't create a custom audience on the basis of that or lookalike. Okay, Facebook is very intelligent. They will figure it out, and your account may be shut down. Okay, so it should be purely your audiences, right? Your audiences, right? Okay, how many people in custom audience to create the lookalike? Minimum 100 people. It should be minimum 100 people. But if it is 1000, then Facebook will get more data. Okay, and they will give you more accurate lookalike audiences. Okay? So, but with minimum 100, you can start. Okay, so this is your audience section, create audience section under the business manager. And I have few created some audiences, but I will show you. So if you click on the create audiences, okay, so now here if you see custom audience, lookalike audience, spatial audience. Spatial audience is only available for ad in spatial category, reach new people who have similar online behavior to your most valuable. So it's basically financial, credit, and those things related. Okay. Now, first we'll talk about the core audience. And let's see saved. Let's click on the saved audience is your core audiences, right? So simple, what you have to do. I have, by default, it gives you some selection. Now very closely monitor this. Okay, very closely. Okay. Now here you have to give your audience name. Okay. For example, you want to run the ad for particular campaign. Okay. Just give the name relevant to that, your product or service, so that you can understand this, right? Now, we are not talking about the custom audiences, so leave that. Okay, now here you can select the country, or you can select a particular location. So if you say country, region, saved location, you can select. So for example, I want to select only Hyderabad. You can select Hyderabad. Okay, so in India there is Hyderabad, and if you see there are 40-kilometer radius of the people you can target, right? Okay. Similarly, you can select different countries also. So I want to select Singapore. Right? You can select what is this? Singapore, Telangana. 1 second. Let me select from here. Okay, from here, let's see, select some countries. Maybe I want Cambodia. Okay, so whatever, you can select it this. Okay, and now what you can do next. Okay, for example, I want to target the whole world, irrespective of the country location. What should I do? Should I go and write all the 200 plus countries name? Anybody has solution for that? Even I don't recommend to target whole world. Okay, but anyone has a suggestion? Don't select. Sorry, word. You're seeing the worldwide. Okay, so you can simply target the worldwide, and here you can see the potential reach. Okay, potential reach is there. Now what I'm going to do next is your age. So you have defined your buyer persona, right? This kind of people you want to target, right? So someone has asked that how this can be implemented in your ad. So here it is going to be implemented, right? So for example, let me target up to 27 to maybe 45 or whatever. Okay, so now you will keep seeing the size is getting reduced, right? Then I want to target man or woman. You can select that. Okay, you can target a specific, a specific language. So for example, I want to target only people who can speak or understand Hindi. If you don't target, if you don't put, it will target everyone, irrespective of the language barrier and all. But it's totally up to you. Okay, now next thing is detailed targeting, and this is one of the core part of your core audiences, right? So what you are going to do here, let's click on the browse. You will get 3 categories. Okay, demographic, interest, and behavior. What you can do, you can click on demographic, and let's talk about the education. I want to target people with the education level doctorate degree, maybe you can target that. So here you will get lot of options. Okay, and this is, trust me, this is under the demography. Similarly, on the interest also you can get. Okay, you can get a lot of things. So, and you can also write here also. For example, I want to target a small business owners. See, Facebook has also given you lots of targeting options. So behavior, you can get the description here. What does it mean? People who list themselves as a small business owner, or a small business owner pages, or the Facebook. Okay. So similarly, anything you want me to type, let me see if any dentist is available here. Dentistry. So many options. So now your task is basically go and check, go and click on the browse and see what are the options are available. What are expat? You can target NRIs. Okay, you can target NRIs. Like I was saying, if you want to search for cancer patient, I don't think it is allowed, because this should not be there. But you can search it, right? Now it's totally up to you. Even I don't know that how many categories, how many kind of behavior interests is there. They are unlimited. So you have to, even you can target with expat and rise. You can target with mobile device users. I want to target for a particular mobile users who own the OnePlus. They are given the OnePlus. Okay, now this is one of the important category I just want to tell you. That is a purchase behavior. Okay, and if you click on the engage, let's see what they are saying. People who have clicked on the call to action button or shop now button in the past week. So this is going to filter it out to those people who have clicked in previous shop now and these people. So they might be the engaged buyer, right? So this is what you understand. So let's see. I just want to a small business owner, and I want to target. Let's see. I want to take this. Okay. Now, one of the very important thing I'm going to tell you now. Okay. So what are those things? Those things are, you can exclude or narrow down your audiences. Okay, exclude or narrow down. So let's see first see about that. Now I want to, okay, here you can have a multiple interests. For example, I want to target a small business owner, and I also want to target who has shown the interest is entrepreneurship. Okay, so those targeting are, you can put as many as targeting, right? And then you want, okay, I want to target a small business owner and entrepreneurs. Okay, but those who are not web, or who are also development web developer, right? Web developer or web developer in interest, whatever. Let's see. So here, what is going to happen? I want to target a small business owner, entrepreneurs who has also interest into the web development, right? So I want to target those people, and then you can again narrow it down. For example, I want that they have interest into social media. I want to run my Facebook ad. So those people who have social media strategist, I just say, okay, this is very less. Let me see, social media manager. Okay, it's not there. Okay, it's there. There. Okay, let's see, social media employers and all this. So I want to target, Or let me check if email marketing is there. Okay, they have interest in email marketing. Okay. So what is happening here? Can you see here? What is happening? You are narrow down the people. You are narrowing the people. You are getting more focused. Even let me remove this Hindi. Okay. So you are getting more focused audiences. Okay. More focused audience. So now let me know. Let me know if you are targeting this focus. Don't you think this is one of the great strategies, great features Facebook has been provided to you, that you can laser focus, right? Let me know. Let me know. It's great. Some people are calling this as a $1 million strategy. Okay, $1 million hack. Great, great. Oh, everyone says absolutely. You're pinpointing, right? You're pinpointing the people, right? Target and all, right? Vikas has some interesting question. I will answer that. I will answer that. So, okay, every one of you thinks that this is a great strategy, great way of targeting and all these things, right? Because you are laser focused. Now, I'm going to tell you this is the worst strategy. Worst, WORST, worst strategy. Okay, don't ever do in the beginning when you are trying to start promoting your particular product or service. Don't ever do with this. Okay, strange, 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 scary. Okay, right. Okay, trust me, most of the digital marketers or this online marketer, Facebook marketer are teaching you this. Okay, and it seems like, oh, amazing, you got the gold mine, right? And you can dial it. You can see, I have told you this strategy. This is a perfect, awesome strategy, right? So you will also feel like you said yes, 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 right? You're overwhelmed. Okay, but okay, now let me tell you why this is not going to work if you're in the beginning. Okay, okay. So initially, when you are running your ad, then you are in prospecting mode, right? You are in a prospecting mode. So if you are putting here so many filtrations. Okay, if you put small business, I will put everything. No? I will put everything. I will put everything with respect to the entrepreneurship, right? I'll put so that because I can get the maximum people. All right. So what problem is going? I will put owner. I will put managing director. I will put this, everything, right? So many categories. So what the problem is going to happen? These are the or field. Okay, so Facebook can try to understand. Okay, I think if you are engineering background, you understand or get and gate. Okay, or meaning of or and. Okay, so what is going to happen here? Understand this, very very minutely and with a lot of attention. What is going to happen? Facebook will choose one thing. Okay, either it will choose the managing director, or it will choose a small business owner, or it will choose the entrepreneurship. Okay, and show your ad to those kind of people. Okay, and then what is going to happen, that you won't able to understand, and then you won't able to understand that your ad is not performing because of which audiences. Is it because of owner and CEOs, or small business owners, or managing director? Facebook is not able to understand that. You will not able to understand actually which audience Facebook has picked up. Okay, so in that case, you won't able to understand that why my this ad is not working well, what kind of audience I should try next, because it will pick only one of that. Okay. Okay. Gary is saying I'm not getting. Okay. So okay. What is the solution for that? I'm telling you. Then I hope you will be able to get that. Okay. So when you start running your ad, okay, so then you start running your ad with a different ad set, okay, with one audience only. So you want to run with entrepreneurship. So in one ad set, you have to select your audience entrepreneurship, right? In other ad set, you will select only one audience, that is a small business owner. Okay. In another ad set, you can have your owner and CEOs. At that point of time, what is going to happen? Okay, you are going to get the results, right? You have different ad set, you are going to get the results. So for example, for a small business owner, you are getting result 10 rupees per lead. For entrepreneurship targeting, you are getting 100 rupees per lead. Or for owner manager, you are getting 20 rupees per lead. Okay, so there you are able to understand that which particular audience set is performing well for you. Okay, so similarly, if you run for 10 audiences, you figure it out, okay, these 2 or 3 kind of audiences are actually performing. Then later what you are going to do, you are only going to put here those 3 4 audiences which in past given you the good result, not those remaining 7 audiences which have given you the bad results. Did you guys understand or not? I know it's a bit complicated or confusing, but let me tell if you guys understand. If you don't understand, I will repeat it. No problem. Okay. Okay. Because anybody want to repeat? I know it's a bit complicated, so don't worry about that. Okay. Uh, I also took a lot of time to understand that. Okay, initially. So this diagram is going to help. Now I'm just putting. Okay. Now again, try to understand. Okay, this is very important when you are trying to run your campaign for product, for newly product or services. Okay, every time you have to. For example, you have decided a conversion campaign, conversion campaign for lead generation, right? For lead generation. Now, what is it? You have selected audience. From where you are going to select the audience? From the ad set, right? So I have selected a small business owner. Okay, let's just not make it more complex. So I have selected a small business owner in one ad set. I on second head I have selected CEOs or managing director, whatever. Okay, this is my targeting for ad set 2. I hope this is visible, right? And in ad set 3, I am going to select, okay, web development agency. Okay. Or for example, just I want to do this workshop, right? Facebook ad workshop. I think that these are my target audiences, right? Now, if I have selected this ad set, so for example, here I get 10 rupees per conversion or per result. Okay, so my this ad set, again here again there will be ad. So I'm putting the same image. Okay, here also I'm putting the ad to same image. Here also I'm putting the same image. So for this, I'm getting result, for example, 10 rupees per lead. Okay, okay, got it. For this CEOs, I'm getting 20 rupees per lead. And for web development, maybe I'm getting 100 rupees per lead. Okay, now tell me which one is giving me the best result. Okay, which one is giving me the best result? Who says third? Who said third? You are giving 100 rupees per lead. This is the best result, or you are giving 10 rupees for per lead. This is the best. Okay. So right, SBO is giving me good result. Okay. So it means what I will do. I can straightforward. I can stop this ad set. Okay. And I found okay, these two are good or performing, so I can continue with these. And later, what I can do, I can create another ad set. Similarly, for example, on the same way, I have tested 10 audiences. Okay, 10 audiences. So now what I'm going to, I find that 5 audiences giving me on the range of 10 rupees to 20 rupees. Another 5 audience are giving me above 50 rupees and all. So what I will do, I will club these 5 audiences and I will create a different ad set where I can put these 5 audiences. Okay, because I know these are performing better. This is clear. This is clear. Okay, so here I am eliminating the bad performers, right? Okay. Up now come to what was the problem when you are initially selecting everyone. Initially, what we are doing basically, we are in one ad set. We are taking SBO also. We are taking web development agency also. We are taking CEO and this one also, right? And for example, my ad cost is coming 100 rupees per lead. Okay. So Facebook, what Facebook is doing? Facebook is only taking your web development agency, okay, and only trying to show your ad to these people. Okay. It takes one category first, right? So you are getting this. Now you don't know that when you are running, you don't know because you have clubbed all this thing, that it is basically for web development agency or this is for targeting SEO, CEO or SPO. So at that point you will confuse. So you will not optimize your ad, right? So this way you clearly know, and this is one of the important thing with respect to testing also. Okay, so this way you clearly know which one is performing. So next time when you create the ad, you will only put the most performing audiences in one ad set, and you can. Now let me know if it is clear or not. Shalom. Practice is always required. Preparation. Practice is always. Even I do sometime. Very small mistakes. Sometimes blunders also. So practice is always required. So don't run away with practice. Okay, now we are running out of time. We'll take questions at the later end. So this is clear. Okay, now what I'm going to do, now we are going to create custom audience. So custom audience, you need to understand, okay, what are the options we have. Okay, let's look into that. I can't give the demonstration of one by one, but you guys can go to your customer and see, click each one and figure it out what is they are saying. So from the website, you can create a custom audience. Simple funda is very simple. People who have visited a particular website. Okay, you give the URL name and similarly, you can create a customer. Okay, customer lists. Customer list, if you have already an email list, just upload it and create a custom audience. Videos, app activities on the same way, just go and click on that and then you will be able to understand. Video views, it's a simple video views. Lead form, people who have filled the lead form, and maybe people who have opened the lead form but did not fill that. So you want to target those people who did not fill your lead form. Okay, similarly, shopping cart, Facebook listing, Facebook A, you want to target all the people who liked or follow your Facebook. So create a custom audience, run the ad specifically for your followers. Okay, so this you have to do a bit, go inside and you have to look into that each category. Okay. Now select your lookalike source. Now let's talk about the lookalike. Lookalike, I told you first you have to have your custom audiences, right? So custom audiences, how I've created, for example, I have taken my email list of all my purchased customer and I have created one custom audience. So now it's saying, okay, now select your custom audience. So for example, I have this particular custom, okay, uh, this is a source, okay, or you can create, go to other source, and here I have created all the custom audiences. So here you can select anything which you feel that you want to retarget in later and want to create it. Just you can put your location, so on what location, okay, you put it there, and then I told you it is going to tell you lookalike audience. It will create to 0 to 1%, 0 to 2%, 0 to 3%, or 1 to 2%, and all these things. Okay. So once you see here, then it will give you the estimated people. Okay, this many people I can create you as a lookalike. If you make it to 2%, so it will give you more people, but they will be a bit not more likely, more look like. Okay, but 1% is the minimum that you can take, and this number depend on the population of the country who are on Facebook. So this is very simple. It's just about the practice. So don't worry, you will not understand each and everything in one go and 1 hour session, right? That's true. Okay, now we have to cover the converting ad copy. And this is one of the very important concept I'm going to tell you. Let me, okay. So, yeah. So the concept is that how you can write your ad copy. Okay. So there are a lot of formulas, okay, for writing a Facebook ad copy. Here I'm giving you one formula, okay, and in the bonus section, if you guys remember the bonus, I have to give the bonus also, okay. So there I have mentioned few more formulas which you can use and write your copy, okay. So here, this is the ADA principle, and which is one of the very popular principle. So what is ADA? ADA is simple: attention, interest, desire, and action. Okay, so attention, interest, and desire and action. So attention is very simple. Okay, it is draw user into the ad with attention grabbing headline. You have to write some attention grabbing headline so that people can headline. If you're writing a free Facebook workshop, that is going to grab your attention, right? Okay, or that can be your call to action also, right? Sign up and all these things. Okay. Okay. Interest is that get the user interested in your product by briefly describing about that. For example, this is a 3-day workshop. Okay, it's a free 2 hours each day. We will study these things. Then create a desire. Okay, there you have to create a desire. You have to tell them why people should feel that they want. Okay, it's a discounted free trial, limited offer that you can do that, and then action is your call to action, that sign up, learn more, whatever you can put there. So I told you that you have to I told you that you guys, okay, someone is saying slide is not visible. Are you able to see this person, okay, standing there? This is a slide, right? Is it visible or it's not visible? Okay, okay. Okay, so what I told you in the beginning, see your competitors messaging, right? How they are talking, what they are messaging there. And at the end, I'm going to show you very interesting thing. I'm going to show you. Okay, someone is saying my slide. You are okay. Okay, let me check it out. Let me share it again. Let me share it.